It's time for another review. Hello everyone, thanks once again for tuning into the channel. So today again we have another exciting piece, and I believe this is a piece that not a lot of people know about. I mean, everyone is aware of the VTS Jin Sakai, which is the Ghost of Battlefield figure, which is actually the Jin Sakai Ghost of Tsushima figure, and he's wearing the Ghost armor. And again, that was from VTS Toys, but not a lot of people, at least as far as I know, not a lot of people have actually mentioned this other company, which I believe they're called IQO. They actually did another version of Jin Sakai, and this is in the hero armor. I believe the hero armor was the armor that you received if you pre-ordered the game. I believe if you pre-ordered the game, then you would get this exclusive armor with the game the moment you started the game. And so this particular company actually released the hero armor of Jin Sakai. So as soon as I saw it, I literally had to snatch it up, because I mean, for one thing, it's very rare. And the other thing is I got a pretty good deal on it, because the prices I've been seeing on it has actually been going up for the people, I guess, who do know about it. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look at it. You know, some of these companies, they do really good when it comes to their boxing and stuff. So this is actually part of the box, but it's also a backdrop for the figure as well. So when you put them on display, that's the backdrop you get to put behind him. And I think that is really nice, because I mean, with all the colors and everything, it really captures the look of the game and all the different vibrant colors that you saw when you went to certain areas of the map in the game. So this is a nice touch to where you got the front of the box here, and then the other side is a backdrop you can use for the figure. So that's actually a pretty cool touch. So let's see, as far as the figure itself, here we have Jin Sakai in the armored outfit. I can already see with some of the pieces here, this kind of stuff is accurate. It is also a bit tedious when you had to assemble some of these things, because they give you everything, and it's almost like you have to put on the outfit, the rest of the outfit yourself. So this might take me a while in order to put this together, but you have pieces like this here, which we'll figure out at some point what this is. Then I believe this is also just another one of the bombs that you would get, same as the other figure, but this one, the design of it is a little bit different. So I guess the overall, just the paint application to it. Let's see if we can actually get it out so we can get a closer look without the bag here. So let's see. So there you have the piece. Not as much detail as the other one that VTS did. This looks like it's just all one solid black color, but still I believe it's the same piece, to where you have the sticky bombs. So yeah, you got that. Let's take a look at these hands. These are kind of generic hands, and it looks like all the hands are literally just like one generic color. Like there's no real shading to it. I mean, we'll take a look and see how it is when it comes to the hands, but this is all just like one color. Which if I do have to use these, then most likely I probably won't use these hands. I have other hands that I could use, but this is just all one solid color. So I'm not sure if I'll even use something like this. So let's see the other pieces that you get. You get some rope here. Oh, actually no, I believe this is going to the bottom of the shoes. So we'll have to assemble that. Then you also get this, which I believe is a water bottle or something. I'm not 100% sure on the whole thing, but even though it's colored, I could feel that it's a metal. This is actually a metal piece. It definitely doesn't feel like plastic. It actually has some weight to it. It's actually pretty heavy. So I would say most likely this is definitely a metal piece. But that's a bonus right there. I mean, that's something they didn't have to do. Then you have the mask. This definitely come with the hero outfit, where the mask was kind of a gold color. So detail on that looks really good. Nice design. It looks like there's some hooks right here, so you can put the rope around him. But this I believe is also a metal piece. This is not plastic. This is a metal piece. So that's some good quality detail in that. So you have the mask, and let's see what else you got in here. These are other pieces that you have to actually assemble for the helmet. So you got the I believe that's a little flower or whatever that fits onto the helmet. Again, these kind of things, you can really appreciate it because they give you all the stuff to where you have to assemble it yourself, and that takes some time, but overall you can see just the quality in it. Here we have the helmet. This is, I can tell right now, this is a metal helmet. It is not plastic at all. It has a nice little felt lining, so you won't mess up the head sculpt. But this is definitely a metal piece. So that's really good detail on that. Literally, you can see all the different layers in the back of it. So yeah, this is really well done. Like I said, this kind of stuff where you can really see the quality and appreciate the quality in this stuff when you see it. So here we have our figure. And as you can see, this is slightly different, but that is Jin Sakai. You can see that's him. You got I believe they put a little bit more detail when it came into the scar on the side of the face. Yeah, you have this, and I believe there's a yes. So we have some other pieces here, but I believe there's also supposed to be a headband that goes around there. This is one of the things I like, just so that you can have a head sculpt that doesn't have the headband, because the VTS one, that headband does not come off. So this one, you have the choice of putting it on or not. And I believe there's also a little piece, which actually I think that's what that was. Maybe I was wrong in the other piece. That piece wasn't part of the sticky bomb. I believe that was part of the bun that's supposed to go in the back of his head. So yeah, I was mistaken on that one. So we'll probably put that together and just see how it looks with that. But just on the surface of this, I would say the material is really good. The material is really nice overall of the outfit, and I mean, just literally just the stitching and all the layers. This is some really good detail. I don't know why folks weren't really aware of this, and they I guess slept on this figure, but I mean, overall I would say this is a really good design. So we're definitely gonna see how it looks once all the pieces are assembled, but overall I'd say the detail of everything is really well done. So let's get all those pieces together and see how he looks. That's pretty much all I believe this guy has to offer. I don't believe there's any other tray. Oh yes, okay, sorry, there's some other stuff here. So we got one other tray here. Yeah, so this was the fur that goes around the outfit. When you have it all assembled, you put the fur there. Then we have the arrows. Wow, these arrows look really nice. So it looks like these are some metal arrows as well. And it actually feels like there's, pieces of actual feather. Well, at least it looks that way. It looks like this is, or something else was, some other kind of material was cut to that. But man, that looks really good. That is impressive for the arrows. And these are metal arrows with the metal tips and stuff. That's pretty impressive. So you have that, and well, let me see. Yeah. So you have, these are the swords that he comes with. Now that looks like, yeah, this is the actual metal. The VTS ones, I believe, were plastic. I believe they were a plastic sword, but this feels like perhaps they used an aluminum for it to give that shine look to it. That looks really good. I may actually, maybe if I can, swap these out and use these on the VTS, or just have them displayed side by side. But yeah, this is really cool. Again, that's the longer sword, and like I said, I believe they use like an aluminum for it. But that is really good detail, and that's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. So you have that there. Let's see. You have the sheath for his arrows, which looks like they literally sewn that up by hand and stitched that up. That's really impressive stuff. And so you place your arrows down in the quiver there. But yeah, this is really cool. And then this here, this is an even longer longbow than the other one. I mean, gosh, look how big that thing is. That's pretty big in comparison to the other one that VTS goes with. I mean, man, that is huge. But again, the detail in it looks really well done. Yeah, that is cool. That is really, really cool. And then you also get a base. Let's check out what the base looks like. It's pretty generic. Just a generic base. There's no real, detail and whatnot in it. So it's pretty plain. But gosh, the quality that's put in everything else, I would say that is really good. This right here, this is the string that you use to tie to the bow. So you assemble that yourself. So yeah, actually, let's get everything together, and let's see how everything looks when it's all put together. Okay, so here we have the full outfit together for Jin Sakai in the hero armor outfit. I gotta say, while I was putting everything together, I'm noticing that the materials and the things that they come with, this figure is basically made for you to actually choose which outfit or which way you want him to wear the outfit. So I chose not to put the helmet on and whatnot, because I just kind of like it with the headband, which the headband, by the way, that was the other piece that you can actually just tie on from the back and be able to slip it from the front, and it looks really good. So I put together the helmet so you can at least see how that is supposed to look. And I mean, this thing just, they put so much attention to detail in the helmet. So basically you tie it from there, from the helmet, you tie it on, and you tie it around his face. And I mean, I did try it, and it held perfectly. It held perfectly. So this is just one of the ways that you can have it put together, and it looks really good. So I'm definitely going to be getting some photos with him wearing this helmet and the mask. So that looks really good. The other thing that took a while to try and figure out how to get everything together was the sandals. Trying to put the sandals on, but yeah, that stuff, again, such attention to detail is really good. It took some time to get everything together, but once I got it on and got the sandals together and everything, it came out really good. So they're on there. They're definitely not going to slide off or anything like that, because I took some time to actually tie it on pretty good. And then also you had to tie this around, I believe this is the sash or whatnot, to get it around, to get the two swords in the front. He doesn't come with a third sword that goes in the back. So I believe that was just the design of it, to just have the two in the front. So overall, it looks really good. But the vest and everything slipped on really well. The material again is really well done. They put a lot of care into this, and I would definitely say it's worth it for those that just want every possible figure that they can get when it comes to this armor for this character. I think this is definitely something you should pick up. But the thing is, he's not really this particular brand or the company that made this figure. Honestly, I don't really think a lot of people knew about it, and I think this might be one of those figures that people might pass and they might sleep on, and then at some point later down the line when they start finding it, start searching for this, I think it might be you know, price is going to be going up for this thing, and it might be hard to find. So if you can, if you want, I would recommend getting it, because I do think it's worth the buy, just to have him and the other VTS figure version of that. So you can have two different versions. You can swap out the pieces if you want to. You can swap out the heads if you want to have Jin Sakai without a you know, without the headband. You can be able to swap those heads out and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this is pretty much just to have the figure with an extra piece of armor and extra accessories. So yeah, I think this is a really good figure. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some photos for this guy and see how well he comes out. So thanks once again for tuning in to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one.